my parents' fears. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Dad took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin.
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson, the kicker Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25. On the ground, here is the rookie from Michigan State. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Come 19! Come 19! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Check out!
Throwing now from the gun. That one caught is Chinwe DK. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the
38-yard
line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 6. He'll drop to throw. Deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready?
On third down. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And how about this early on? They blocked the kick.
So they clearly have a beat on this kicking unit. Now there's 2 ways to do it. They either have a tip on the long snapper or the holder. But either way, in this case, they're able to time the snap count perfectly, gain an advantage on the outside, and come away with a huge block.
Now pass deep for McLaurin. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll be second down. Back to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
He's going to have a first down and then some. A gain of 16, good enough for a first down. First and 10.
A gain of 16 yards.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. A diving effort there, just out of his reach. Incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And it'll bring up second down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have, you are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and now you can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll throw here on third and short. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
First and goal, Tampa Bay.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
43-yard line.
Here we go, set. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down. From the 39, here's a first and 10. He'll look to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to the air once more on second down. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What's he going to do on fourth down?
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
That's taken in. Woo. Now he is out of bounds inside the 10. A gain of 21 as they get the conversion on fourth down. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal.
Liking 8.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. And this is not going to work out as Play a tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Second and
Panther
goal
60,
at
Panther
the
60.
Buccaneers' 11-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. And of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Ties the game at 7.
We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Tight end on the move left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 33 yards.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. 1st down.
On play action. He'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd.
Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 11-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. Ready.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Bucs have the early lead and will return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Ready. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. A very dangerous throw, but somehow it is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. They'll look to throw yet again. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. This is caught 2 to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Panthers. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11-12 on the season. Extra point by Little is good. Panthers are on top. It's 14-10. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one is brought in by Terry McClure. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. And the Buccaneer first down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. To the air one more time. Moving to his left. Now he takes off. And it will slide to a halt with a penalty marker down on the play. So let's check out this call.
Okay, ready.
The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
3rd and long.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. Go.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Buccaneers are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll stick with him again. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
19 Lions.
He'll drop to throw. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
70 range, 70 range, press all 80. Ready.
Back to throw. Going up top. He's got it. And he will dive into the end zone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. His big game continues. His third touchdown this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. Threw up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down. To the air now on 1st and 10. McLaurin brings it in. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now a toss play, running left. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got room to roll. And there's business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
Here we go. Let's go.
little pop pass heading to the right. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 9-yard line.
He'll look to throw. The throw here is complete. And that's going to move him closer. But they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes third and goal.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too...
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. It's his fourth rushing touchdown of the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That'll be caught. And he will not get in. They will fill up empty on this try for 2. Unable to tie this football game up. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, yeah. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Ready? Ready? Ready?
It's first down, and they'll run. He is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. On fourth down, Daniel Whelan is on to punt. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Now, faking the give. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll go with a counter on first down. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. A good spot here, second and a yard. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. Finding room to the 20. And he's in! Touchdown, Tampa. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers will up the lead to 5.
Buccaneers 26, Panthers 21.
So now, after to the touchdown. Out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
On the ready. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
At the 48-yard
Got
line.
ready. Tag. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
On the move.
Now
Now.
it's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of
19.
9.
Target.
Brings up
Viking.
2nd
18.
and a yard. At the Bucs 44-yard line.
Go.
A throw on the move is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 11 yards on the pass there. It's a Carolina first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here of the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
2nd and 10.
Come on. Come on. Set. Bronco 80. Steady.
That's complete to DK. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Panther first down.
First down.
Okay, ready.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Go. Ready, ready.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Off he goes. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
2nd and a yard.
Get it. Viking 18. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Gravity Lions. Ready.
Quick throw out wide. It is complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Now here's timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Ready, ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, Carolina. His 4th TD grab of the season.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike. At the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
We'll go three tight ends here on first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring that out of 4-1. They're going to be backed up deep to start this drive. The third quarter begins with a run. And he's going to be out of bounds up at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Moving left, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Bryce Berringer to punt. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Come on.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. He was looking for Jim DK that time. Now it's going to be third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Blocking 18.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 42 now, here's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
Here's a toss as they look to run. And And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To the ground, a first down run. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second and 12 at the 36-yard line.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
A pickup there of 13. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He knocks it through. And the Bucs will up the lead to 5. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, ready. Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
And the strength on display, rattling backwards for a gain of 8 yards.
19 Pirates, 19 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
At the 33.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Now give on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. Is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
Bronco 80.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
19. Cup 19. Dragon 60. Ready.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Check, Panther.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
brings up third down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready.
now on 3rd and 2. They'll try and throw for it. Down the field, got him. Man, he's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. 20 yards on that pass play. It's a Carolina first down.
Let's go.
Now give up the middle, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Get it. Let go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Ready up.
Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Tackle made at his own 9-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll look to throw. To the outside, into the hands of McClure. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 36-yard line.
On the jump.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
At the 38-yard line.
60 Eagles. Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Back to throw. Forced out wide. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He'll find his receiver. That's DK. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That one good for 26 yards.
And the Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
That is intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown Buccaneers. What a time for a pick six for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick six them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
They're on the 21-yard line.
Pat! 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Let go.
Right back to the air following that pick six. He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete.
Everybody in that defensive huddle just continues to remind themselves, you know they're going to take shots. They're going to try to throw the ball over your head and see if they can generate a big play. So continue to defend it just like they did there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for it.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
Rig alert, rig alert. Panther 60, Panther 60, 19 Lions. Check, smash. Hey, smash. Ready, right?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. Now, he'll air one out. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
Hey. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let go.
And that is incomplete. Contact must go flats. It's going to be 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take 4th, but they will turn it over on down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Let's go now.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Now they'll set up to throw. The left side, next punt by Felton. And he will get into the end zone. Todd Felton. Touchdown, Tampa. Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Buccaneers are going to extend their lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to DK. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. As for the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
2nd and a yard at the 45-yard line.
70 Lions.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 1.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tim DK. Touchdown, Panthers. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
loses quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
On second down, they run the counter. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
They'll try to set up the screen here. There he goes again. And he will score again. Touchdown Buccaneers. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. And the Buccaneers are able to extend the lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready? Hot 70, hot 70. Ready?
They'll throw out of the gun. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go, lady.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 41-yard line.
19 left.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Throwing now from the gun. There's that man again. Another catch. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's going to have a Panthers 1st down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion. And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start.
Ready? Cowboys, go.
They'll look to throw yet again. Out to his right. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is out of bounds.
That's another.
It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard
And this
line.
completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
And this is going to be a touchdown. touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
That is hot, and they get the two-point conversion.
The score, Panthers 64, Panthers 44.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now a toss play, running left. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Let's go now.
Now the gun is a run up the gut. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Bucs will extend their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Moving outside the pocket. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Brendan Simpson. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it.